Hello, Gemini. Thank you so much for joining me today on Fortune's Wheel Tarot. This is going to be a reading for August 2023, or whenever this message finds you. Of course, time is fluid, so whenever you see this message is when it's meant for you. I offer this for the highest good to benefit the planet. Release me from any blocks and restrictions. May this serve all who need. Spirit and angel guides, keepers of the divine white light, keepers of the Akashic records, ascended masters. What are the messages for Gemini at this time, please? Messages for Gemini at this time, please. Thank you. I am outside, Gemini, so bear with me. I'll do my best to keep things from blowing away. The first card out for you, the number 13, Major Arcana, the Buddha Prepares. Beautiful card. The next card, the Six of Keys in Crescent Moon. Another beautiful card. I love these Akashic Tarot messages. And the Two of Keys, the Treasure. All beautiful cards. On the bottom of the deck, the King of Keys. Keys in the Akashic Tarot are likened to pentacles in the traditional Rider-Waite. So this is a king of prosperity, abundance, stability. It could be a masculine energy in your life, male or female, doesn't matter. Obviously could be a love interest, but this could be you, Gemini. Solid right now. That's just what I'm hearing, solid. That is a king of the Dallas. You know, he's not the King of Cups necessarily. He is one who could be of good business advice to you and potentially could be a love interest. But just keep in mind, he could be very much about work and stacking the coin. So I'm going to clarify these Akashic Tarot messages with a few cards from the Everyday Witch Tarot. Then I'm going to pull 3 from the Divine Abundance Oracle. And all these decks will be listed below, or are listed below, Gemini, excuse me. I just did the Cancer reading, so forgive me, Gemini. This reading is for Gemini. Clarifying messages, please. Thank you. On the Buddha Prepares, strength. That is incredible. On In Crescent Moon, the Six of Wands. Wow. On the Treasure, the Ten of Wands. Are you kidding me? Beautiful clarifiers. Beautiful clarifiers. The Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I always look at these cards as clarifying each other on the bottom of the deck, and this is waiting for the harvest. She's done the work, and she's just waiting for the grapes to come to fruition now so she can harvest. So it's an awesome card to get on the bottom with the King of Keys in and of itself. As I said, I'm going to quickly lay a card from the Divine Abundance Oracle on each one of these rows, changing up the way I do these readings a little bit for August, Gemini, and I hope you like it. I think that it has worked out well. I enjoy giving more than one of these cards at the end of the reading. They've been great clarifiers for each of these rows for all the signs so far. So let's see what we get for you. Clarifying the Buddha Prepares in Strength, self-love. Clarifying in Crescent Moon, Six of Wands, liberation. Clarifying the Two of Keys, the Treasure, and the Ten of Wands, grounded. The final card I'm going to pull for you is from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. And all of these decks will be listed down below in the description box in case you're interested, Gemini. Can I please have an overall for Gemini? From the Shaman's Dream Oracle, please. Thank you. Overall message for Gemini. The number 19, Falling Angel. I actually pulled that card for myself earlier. Let's see. Let me do this way. So the first card out for you is the Buddha Prepares. And of course, you know, the Buddha, he is sitting there meditating. You can see people in the background meditating as well. They're waiting for him to speak, but he won't until he's ready. And you can see that light on his chest there and the divine light around his head. This is a major arcana in the Akashic Tarot, as I said, and so this is a very important message for you right now, Gemini, that it's time for you to go within and find your power and your direction and your purpose within. This is what is required right now before you can move forward. You have to go within and find peace before you can look outwardly. Because, of course, there is no peace outwardly if you don't have it within. So this card is indicating that you should not be in a hurry at this time. There will be a time to act, and you will know when that time is right. And literally the card says, you know, when you are ready to act, your strength will be absolute. And then this was clarified by the Strength card. So sometimes these messages just go together so beautifully, it just leaves me speechless, Gemini. So this is exactly what this is indicating to me, that you have got to practice self-love first. And meditation is a great way to do that, because you have to be able to quiet your mind and understand that it's not an egotistical love of self, but one that you have to have in order to love anyone else, Gemini. You've got to be able to love yourself first, and you have to be able to have a cup from which to fill. You cannot fill from an empty cup. So let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. I just want to stop this message right here, because that's beautiful. That's really beautiful for you. So, before I forget, I do want to read the Akashic Force for each of these cards. That's something else that I want to do, because I feel people could use it as a meditation as well. So close your eyes and reach to the Buddha within. Feel the peace and easy understanding that there is a time to every purpose under heaven. Feel your own sense of purpose stirring softly within you. Soon you will be ready to serve. So just have that strength. You know, that is taming the beast within. You know, when you want to speak and react, stop yourself from doing that and recognize maybe there are karmic implications with this. For most of us, there usually are. Recognize those triggers within yourself as they occur, Gemini, and that's the only way to consciously in each moment recognize that and make a change toward the future. That's the only way that that can be done. The next card out for you is the Six of Keys in Crescent Moon, and you can see a sculptor there working by the light of his lantern, and by the light of that moon, the crescent moon is coming to full, and this indicates a time of increase and abundance when the moon is coming full. And keys are likened to pentacles in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot. So this would be the Six of Pentacles, or likened to it. It's not the exact same meaning, but it's a time of abundance and growth and increase, and your efforts have combined with external circumstances, and even the stars have aligned, Gemini, to bring you this abundance and growth. So it's a great opportunity right now for fulfillment and increase, and hopefully some of you can relax a little bit at this time if things have been a little tight financially. It doesn't mean to stop working, of course, but it means to, keep going, but in every way, creatively, financially, even in your reputation, you should be enjoying abundance and increase right now. So just do your work, and this card says to just get ready to receive. And with this being clarified by the Six of Wands, this is beautiful and I love it. It's the reward, it is receiving those rewards. It's having that, fame, recognition for some of you potentially, but it is rewards and recognition, victory, good news, success. So, yay. This is an awesome reading. And then Liberation clarified this. The doubts and fears still come up. You don't believe anymore that they're you. So, for some of you, it could be that you've had doubts about your abilities, maybe whatever it is that you're doing or want to do creatively, or with your work if it's not creatively. This doesn't just have to be something artistic. He's working, but there are, many different types of jobs, obviously, whatever it is that you're doing. This indicates success, so believe in yourself, Gemini. Believe in yourself. And know you have everything that you need within you and the strength to do that. This is a beautiful message for you for August. Now, your last, or anytime you're seeing this, Gemini, your last card is the Two of Keys, and while this is a beautiful card, you can see the room there has been plundered. Obviously, he has been burglarized. Things have been upended and stolen, and he's got a look of disdain on his face and upset. And this indicates that, sorry, there was an ant crawling up my leg or some bug. It indicates that there could be some kind of a loss that you're experiencing in your life right now. It could be a loss of a job, a relationship, a project of some kind, but whatever it is, the most important thing to realize is that the treasure is actually inside of you, Gemini. If you see this little box on the table right here, that's the one thing that is untouched. And the light that is coming from it is indicating, that is the light that is within you. And there's nothing that can touch that. That little light represents all of the the good and the light within you that is the beacon to the world. And there are greater opportunities and wealth in store for you, Gemini. So just remember that. As long as you know that that light within you is the most important thing, that is the treasure, then it doesn't matter what happens, you know. It's, as I said, greater opportunities and wealth await. If you focus on a victimization mentality, then that is what is perpetuated, Gemini. And you have to realize that with this being clarified by the Ten of Wands, she's carrying all those wands. And we all have burdens in our lives at different times. But how much of that is hers and how much of it is someone else's? What is she carrying that she could put down potentially? So let go of that victimization mentality and remember that this phase is temporary, just like everything is. You know, things are constantly changing. It may take a little bit of time and effort for you to come back from whatever this loss or disappointment is, but know that that great treasure that is within you, it can never be lost or damaged, Gemini. So open the lid to that. Put the burdens down that you may be carrying for someone else and let your light shine. The Akashic force for this card is close your eyes and feel the treasure inside you. There is a golden light there that flows through your whole body and into the air around you. This is your boundless and abundant light, and it acts as a beacon to the world. And the Divine Abundance card that clarified this row was grounded. Many of the most evolved beings on earth are regular folks living with joy, dignity, and courage. And I think that's most of us that are just regular folks, but honestly, knowing that that light that is within you, the spirit that is within you, that is part of that evolution, Gemini. And there are a lot of people walking around who have no idea. So give thanks for that. And you know, sometimes the first thing you can do, you know, setting down those burdens is realizing that light that's within you. It can be hard, I know, but there is a divine being that is within all of us that made a decision to come down to this planet, Gemini, and didn't realize, you know, it was going to be a lot harder when we got down here, or things that, you know, other people were going to do and say when we were kids, and that would affect us, you know, our whole lives. And it can be very difficult, but you have to be able to set those burdens down so that you can spiritually evolve and recognize that light that is within you and move on. I'm so happy that the Falling Angel card came out because, as I said, I pulled this for myself earlier, and with you, you know, receiving that Two of Keys card at the end there that can indicate some type of loss, this is a good card to end this reading on. Number 19 reduces to a 10, reduces to a 1. Falling Angel, falling unconscious, spiritual narcolepsy. You are being cautioned now not to fall asleep or to go unconscious. You have been flying above the strife and suffering of the world in angelic bliss. However, you risk being seduced by the beauty and comfort of your situation and losing track of your aspirations, your wings. As you fall, you pick up speed, heading toward the trees below and a possible nasty landing. Remember that all you need to do to stop being a falling angel is to spread your wings, to halt your descent, and then find an updraft again. Do not be seduced by the fallen angels, your supposed friends and companions, who are ready to use you for their pleasure and have only their own interests in mind. As you soar once more in flight, receive the gift of the falling angel as an invitation to study the forest from above the trees. In other words, to analyze your situation from a higher perspective without being entangled in its thorny branches. Once you understand what needs to be done, head back to your lofty heights and stand by for the right moment. Action you take now may backfire. Stay conscious and wait until you are guided to change. You will know when the time is ripe. That is exactly what this card said, Gemini. You will know when the time is right. This is a time of abundance and increase for you. Focus on that. You can certainly see the supposed friends and the many ways that this card tied into this reading, with you taking your time to watch and wait and prepare. And I believe that this is a beautiful message for you for August. Do not forget the light that is within you, Gemini. That nothing can touch, nothing can damage. And just do your work. Just do your work. Lay down those burdens. Stay grounded. You are on your way to upliftment. I hope that this reading has resonated with you, Gemini. It is beautiful for August. And if it did, please hit that like and subscribe button for me right now. I would so love to get these Akashic Tarot messages and messages of positivity out to anyone who may need to hear them. So thank you for helping me do that. I hope that you enjoy your August and the rest of your summer. And I will see you next time. Love and light.